For this next visual, our average registrations per instructor over time. I already created it. It's this one right at the bottom. And I'm going to recreate it for you. And the reason I created it first is because I really struggled with the x-axis getting the date right. And I'm going to show you how to create it and then what I did incorrectly too. So what we're going to do is insert a new visual. And this visual is going to be this line chart. Just going to expand it out right here. And then our x-axis is going to be the date. And our y-axis is going to be the average registrations. And then the legend is going to be the instructor. So we can already just grab our legend, put that in here. And then our y-axis, we have average registrations. But of course, this is a measure that I just created, and I'm going to show you what I did to create that. So if you look up here, we have our average registrations per instructor, and this is the calculation that I used to get that. So basically, it's the instructor by total registrations. So we have instructor, which is just the our list of names, and then the total registration, which is the total number, the sum of our total registrations all time. So we add that to our y-axis, and then for our x-axis, what instinctively I wanted to do was grab class end date and just put it in here. And when I do that, it looks something awful, right? Well, that's because you can see, you've got year, quarter, month, day. Well, let's say like, okay, then I don't want to have quarter in there. So let's get rid of that. And then I don't want to have day. Let's get rid of that. That looks much more appropriate to what we want. Now, if I drag this over here, this looks good. Now, another thing too that I did is I put a filter on this entire page right here. And the filter is a relative date filter, and it's just showing the last 4 months, and it's including today. So I did that as well so that I can have a shorter visual here, but also it's calculating for everything, all of the visuals, right? Everything on this page. So that's how that's working. So now that I have this all set, I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. And I have this down here. And now I want to also add some, or make some adjustments to this visual here. So the first thing is in the title, I want to change this to just be average registrations per instructor over time. So we're going to change this to over time. That looks good. And then another thing that I want to do is on my, let's see, on my y-axis, let's turn this off. And then I want to turn data labels on. That doesn't look great. If you hover over, you're gonna see the visual. So you know what? It's probably better to leave this on. And if you hover your mouse over it, you're still gonna get the numbers there. So that's good. Anyways, I noticed some decimal points here. Let's actually change that so our average registrations looks like it does in the bar chart up here. So let's click on our average registrations, and then we see the format. Let's see if we can change this Let's do whole number. And then let's check this again. Okay, that looks much better. I like that. And I think we're good with the details as they're shown here. So I like what we see for this one. I think it's good for now. And we're going to go ahead and end this part here. And then we're going to add some more visuals in the next one. We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.